Right now, y'all know what time it is. NQ at play, at bat, and Euro USD. We still chilling. So today is Tuesday the 24th, and let's get to it, y'all. You know how we do. We go to our trading system and journal, and we get it popping from there. Today's date, the 24th. News review. So let's check out news. And we have FOMC at 9:15 and then 10 a.m. So news until 10, and then we're pretty much in the clear. Yes, higher time frame bias identified. Let's look at. All right, so as you can see, last week we had the this lower high be broken right here, giving us an indication. We had a form of correction on the 4-hour, and it hasn't gone any higher, and it is chilling down here in this area. So we're looking to catch buys on a higher time frame. So the higher time frame bias is bullish at the moment. Key levels marked up. Let's go ahead. I pretty much marked it up already. We drop down to the 1-hour. I am looking at, I made a horrible decision yesterday and revenge trade yesterday, but we are over that and we are moving forward. So now we have more information, more data. You see these lower lows being created, and what I'm looking for is one of these lower highs to be broken here, and then work our way back up. So seeing this, if it holds as a higher low, that's a good sign. Probably add that right now. That would be a good sign, and then for it to break this lower high would be even better sign. So we might not get a trade today because it looks like the indication might happen today, and so we want the indication, correction, and then catch a continuation, right? So not looking for a trade just yet. I want to confirm that this is a higher low and then it makes a higher high. Anywho, back to the journal. Key levels marked, yes. Target zones identified. Let's go see. So when it does break that, I do have a target way up here, but if we get in before we catch we want to aim for these highs first and foremost, right? Yes. New York session context clear. It's not clear right now. It's still indecisive, so we're gonna put no right now. No. Emotional state, I'm cool. Yesterday I wasn't, but today I'm cool. Risk defined, we're always risking 10%. I don't give it, or 10 or 10 or less. So right now the session's not clear, so I'm gonna put no for this right now. So right now it's giving me a no trade. So until it becomes clear, then we can't move on to our strategy entry checklist. So we're still pre-market. Market opens at 9:30, and right now we just wait. We just wait to see what the market is going to do. If I look at Euro USD, kind of the same thing we want here. See a 4-hour broke this lower high, boom, indication, correction. So we're waiting to see some type of um, higher low, higher low form, and then a higher high on the 1 hour before we even start looking for entries. Because price could continue on down here and break structure, and then our bias changes. But again, we have news at 9:15 and 10 a.m. And if you want to, you can't see, here we have our last high. And price start to break down. Lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low. This was a lower high. Might be a higher low, and then boom, I'm gonna see that happen. And if you still can't see it, turn the wicks off, which I like doing. You see it a little bit more clear here. So you kind of consolidate this area. It hasn't broken the high yet, hasn't broken the low. So we're kind of just hanging out over here. But when that does happen, dang. So in the meantime, in between time, what we can look at is look at our wins and or the I need to take the February ones out, but we'll see. I like to do this to remind myself what I'm looking for in terms of, see, we still rolling. Yeah, we still rolling. Hopefully this shows what I'm looking for as far as breaking structure. So this is on gold. Really don't trade gold like that for real, but as you can see, yeah, break structure here. That's the first one. And after 9:30, boom, started creating our higher lows, higher high, entry on this candle. Is this support held out? Boom, a good entry. This is just a 1 hour perspective on gold, on the sell, 5 minute perspective. Yeah, somebody entered or something like that after broke structure here. We need some 1 hour. This held, I guess structure broke on the lower time frame. 4 hour. I have to delete these and put just the 5 and 15 minute joints on. Broke structure here. Price came back down. We entered in above, back above this indication on the 1 hour. Caught our little 1-1. You know, it had looked like it did a 1-2. Same thing here. This was the recent February 20th. 15-minute time frame. Price broke structure, came back down. Retest that indication, and then as soon as I seen bullishness come back around here, entered, got a 1-1, even though I took it to 1-2. This is a case where Price went above indication, came back, did a correction, and then broke structure on a 5-minute time frame, retested indication, and then when I seen bullishness, took it up. Indication, correction. This is the 1 hour. This is just showing the entry B as soon as it came back above that. But entry A was a break of structure. Here, boom, made a higher high. This candle closed above this high. Price made a little correction. And then I decided to enter right after it showed a bullish candle. Price goes back above indication. That was an entry. From a 1 hour perspective, so you really can't see. There you go. Price made a lower high, a lower low. Waited for price to retrace close back to or near original indication. We entered as soon as that candle closed, and boom, we got R12 on that day. Here we see gold price made that correction, started breaking structure. Broke structure again around 9:30. See it came back beneath the original break of structure / indication. And then we got bullishness. And then as soon as it showed bullishness, entered here, got a 1. So it's good to keep these things in mind so you have it in your mind of what's going on. This was a good trade. We first before pre-market, we see price break structure here. Then 9:30 comes, price went above this most recent high, so that's an indication. We're waiting for a little correction. These higher lows are confirming that price wants to go up, and as soon as it made bullishness back over the original indication, we entered, period. So just giving multiple examples, what you want to look for. All right, it is 9:13, and we are chilling right now. Chilling. Right? It's chilling. Yeah, after yesterday's loss and revenge trade, bruh, I'm so focused right now. This account should have been up, way up. It's all good. I got a game plan now. Got a game plan. 10% a week, 40% a month. Each week, catch the best setup possible, most clear, and best setup possible each week. 10% minimum. I forgot what day was it last. Let's see here. Trade log. It was the 20th and the 18th with pretty good setups. 18th. 18, yeah. So I caught this on the 18th. Price price was coming down. What time is it? It's 9:30. This support held. Price went up fast, broke this little lower high right here. And so it did it so fast, I think I hopped on the 55 minute. Yep, as soon as it broke this 5 minute structure here, I waited for it to retrace, came back down, and as soon as it started going back up, the boy hopped in. And this is an example of going to a higher time frame, because if you're on a lower time frame, you'd be like, oh, made an indication lower. I'm gonna assume it's gonna go low, but if you hop back up, you see it's just a wick. These bodies pretty much held out right here. And then you see engulfing, came back down, and as soon as it came back up, and that's the day I took, I think, just a 1-to-1, and I could have got like a 1-to-3, but it is what it is. I got the 10% that day. Same thing kind of happened here. As soon as it broke there, hop down on the 15 minute. What's today? Is the 20th. Down to 5. It broke that structure and that structure. This is the 5 minute high, lower high. This is the 15 minute lower high. So as soon as it broke that, I'm looking for a correction. Correct it back to the original indication. And then as soon as it showed me sign of bullishness, it really just took off. I literally got profits. I think my stop is like right here. I literally took a 1-to-1 there, and then it went 1-to-2, all in that one candle. So that's what we're looking for when we do decide to take an entry. I forgot to explain the higher lows and that. So here, create the higher high. First sign, create a higher low here. Boom, boom. Higher high, higher low, back over indication, bullishness or bullish engulfing around here. And that's why I took the trade. 18th. Same thing here, made a higher high. Came back down, made a higher low. And as soon as this candle went up back above the original indication, entered in, and she took off. Like, took off. Now we're doing a little sideways action. Oh, get my tea. Tea. Cheers. Oof. Ain't that hot. Those are gonna be super hot. Alright, y'all. Alright, 9:20. Remember, we have 9 o'clock, 9:15. Yeah. Right now, 15-minute, we created high, 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 low, and equal high right now. I want to see high, high. Let's remove the wicks. Here you would think all these little joints is high, 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 low. What happened? You think that, get confused. You don't want to do this. You don't want to, no. No, this is how you get confused. You want to catch the highest peak and the lowest peak. Low peak, high peak. Oops, I got the wrong. Ooh. Low peak, high peak. What's the lowest peak? Here. Not here. Here. And it start to move up. Highest peak. Low. High. So sometimes taking the wicks off will help you. And if that still doesn't help you, then you can also move up a time frame. So let's go to 30. Kind of see it here. Boom, boom. Peaks, your highest peak, your lowest peak, your highest peak. So 9:15 news didn't do jack, diddly. Well, let's discount it right now. Stretch on, y'all. Gotta get the stretch on ready for today. Gotta get the stretch on ready for today. See the one I was doing. I don't like to focus on the small time frames until something breaks somehow. Now we got equal highs right here. It can definitely fade down to this area. This zone is just a 4-hour low, reminding you that price go up and make 100% retracement, 100% correction, and still go up. So I always keep that here. You can do it on 1 hour, but the 1 hour time frame doesn't always hold. especially when you're looking for a buy. Because you can see this area right here, you would have thought it would have kept going up because it broke the high. And that's what I was looking for yesterday. That's what I got bamboozled in. I seen that. I'm like, this is the indication back up. And I should have noticed here. I took this as I don't know why. Now that I look at it, I'm like, why did I do that? Could have went on 30 and seen it was just one swing. And for me to even think about entering, this would have had to close above it. I don't know. Yesterday was just off. My decision making was off. I think because I had seen this before 9:30, I'm thinking, oh, this was a break. And then I'm seeing this. My entry is normally like if this would have happened after or during market open, my entry would have definitely been like either this candle or this candle, right? But I didn't get on the charts until like 9, I think between 9 and 9:15. So I'm seeing this and I'm like, dang, entry really would have been down there. Crazy thing is, if I would have got in pre-market, let's say this one, my stop here, could have got a 1-1, to be honest with you. That's crazy, but that didn't perspire. And so that's why I like to wait until after market open, because even though pre-market does play out sometime, but I just had FOMO. And this candle went up at 9:15, and I was like, man, as soon as 9:30 hit, I'm getting in because this sucker is going up. And nope, it went up and gave me hopes and dreams and then crashed down. So, and then stop was below this low. We got a low here and a low here. Always go for, when they're pretty much close like this, I always go for the lowest low here. And so this candle right here took me out. It's a great candle. And then I started revenge trading. I seen price go back above that and I entered again. I was like, never. Old Jermaine crept back in and my account suffered. Instead of taking a loss, logging out of my trading account, and then journaling my loss. That is what I advise for other people, and then I did not follow my advice. Crazy work, Jay. Crazy work. So, yeah, we just chilling. One more minute till market opens. 9:15, a little movement. Of this low, this breaks. That is not a higher low. Matter of fact, let me take that off to confuse stoppers. So don't confuse me. Rose. Alright, market is open, y'all. I just got this thing where I massage my foot. Plantar fasciitis. right, there it goes. That's why I won't be so quick to mark that as a higher low. There we go. All right, see, that's fine. Maybe it still wants to go down a little bit more. Technically, to the downside, it did break this low here. It's the last swing. So it did break that low, retrace, correction, and then now could definitely be I would say breaking down, coming down, go down. That's what I would be looking for. I'm looking for this break here. If I was looking for sales, I have to break that most recent low. Even though we didn't get a lower high. So we might get a lower low, lower high, and then come down. But we are looking for buys. So that is not in our game plan. So we'll hold out and see what it does around 10. Right now, we just got another lower high. And potentially another low low. Let's see if this holds. This low holds. Let's see. This is the 4-hour low. And this is the 1-hour low. It might come all the way down. I do see a small little gap here, but again, see this. See this. That whole handbrake. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Yeah. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. Notice on these down, been consistently these type of candles here. Retracements. Speed, 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 speed. 4 hour. Daily. So now on the daily, I do remember we breaking this, breaking that, down here, break, correction. It could continue down, but we'll see. We'll see. Meanwhile, what Euro USD is doing? Okay, Euro might be doing what I needed to do. That held. So if we break, I know I need a good break. I need that to break up. Let's put indication. Boom, and then I'm gonna say that. So whenever that breaks, we got an indication back up. Gold took off. Wish I would have been in on this one. This day was pretty clear. Could have got in. Price broke, came down, came back up, continuation. 930, price went up. Again, we want to get that deep retracement. Price did that at 10. These bodies held, and entry could have been here. Oh, the hell? That would have been crazy work. Yeah. Okay, so now you see it just wick down. Let's see if it holds that wick. It look like on 15. Just one candle. So far, this low is holding. We're gonna wait for the 1 hour to close at 10. And then we can officially, especially if it breaks above here, we can officially mark this as a higher low. up this low. This, let's see this crazy ends up right there too. So we want to see this move up. We see the same distance up as well. So if I took it at that low, to this low, to this high, it should, you know what I'm saying? So today, still a no trade day, even if it does break here, because I don't want break. We gotta wait for that correction, and then we look for entry. So that might happen Wednesday. I doubt it's gonna happen today. But whoever got in on that sale, I mean, they got a little something, something. But if they didn't get out or plan on holding it, stop loss about to get hit. Look at that candle. It just wicked all of that. Kind of how it did me yesterday. And then now, yeah, what time is it? 9:45. So we like to see. So yeah, I mean, technically you could get in on this. It's not in my rules, but it's definitely gonna break this high. And these bodies stopped higher than this low. It's a higher low. I'm going to wait. Let me see something real quick. So now you got your breaker structure. These highs here. Low key, I kind of want to see it break this high first. Kind of want to see it break this high. Then I know for sure. Because this is just a swing, swing. And so we go here. And you see the transition. And it's only Tuesday. It could be just. Cause you see how this did it. All right, look at this. So we had a break on this swing. First corrected. Didn't go above that swing and went down. Same thing here. Down. This low, similar to this low, comes up and breaks back down. But if it goes above this side, then yeah, baby. Yeah, it is moving. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. It's very bullish right now. Very bullish. We like that. Once we get a higher low, we got a higher low. Now I want to see this higher high. This is our last swing. I want to see a break here. Anything in between, I don't count this as a lower high because it didn't make a lower low. This is a lower high because it made a lower low. So what it might do is it might take out these highs. And then you might have to wait and continuation up. That's what I want to see. I'll be back. I gotta use the restroom. And battery die. Wood. All right. We got some wiki action. Wiki action. So what it doing? A little time frame. Probably came back down. Testing the highs that are just broken. O'clock. Let's see what it do at 10. What kind of news was that? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Yes, this Laura has to be broken for me. But you can see on the lower time frame, broke this high, 15-minute high. So tracing. So if this holds up and it comes back above, it could be one. You got your higher low, your higher high. At 30. Kind of doing it. 10 o'clock news. 3 more minutes. It took out lows, it took out highs. It's kind of pretty much wick. Did all that to look like this. One more minute. Stop down to 15. You paper trade this one. Thought there was other setting. Try this. Yeah, we can paper trade this one. So we can put a stop below this low. Right now, people that bought thinking it's gonna go up and looking at probably gonna take out them buyers. 5 minute. Then we'll have a higher low in the 5 minute unless this stops and goes up. Then you can so it's 10 o'clock. See what 10 o'clock does. Again, go through your time frame so you can see what's going on. 30 minute, looks like you got some bodies up here, so we definitely need to come back up in the 1 hour. That 9 o'clock candle look crazy. This 9 o'clock candle look crazy. See the bodies, some type of resistance there. Resistance. But if it comes back up and closes, we definitely can have an entry. Waited too long. Been cold now. Shookaroo, still rolling. Yeah, we are. 10:03. Now at 5 minutes. Got some space. 1 hour. Definitely hesitating. Let's see what it look like without the wicks. Yeah. Without the wicks, we got some resistance. Alright, paper trade this. That would have to be below this line. We're looking for 1 1. Around here. It still could not be a higher low because this candle was just a wick. Seems like a lot of lines for me. Let me take this stuff off. Take this off. Clean things up. Clean things on up, mine. So we entered paper trade. Because price broke above, back above here. But it's not holding just yet. And 1 hour is just looking like indecisive. Catching people. Alright, I know what I'm looking for now. I know what I'm looking for now. We'll see if anything plays out by 11. And if it does, then cool. Team's going back up. Why did I paper trade? So let's say if I was using this as um, my lower high to a break for indication, and this 1 hour, we just got wicks. We didn't get no clear indication. So if this candle close is solid, that's more of a clear indication. I really want to see here. So let's see what this 10 o'clock candle does. If it closes, because the 9 o'clock closed the wick, but if this closes bullish, solid, then we might have something. Just taking a while to break this resistance. More minutes on this candle. Again, I'm gonna open up there. And the 15 is good. Next thing this candle close like that. Look how I still hesitating to go up. Ooh, and that's a solid entry on that candle close at 10:05. Maybe not. Maybe do have. Shoot. If it was really, really bullish, it would have been taken off by now. But now, I don't want to. If we get another bearish close low here, it won't be too good. No bueno. Bueno. Again, I need to see for sure. I need this to break. We get this to break. And then I got 3 more days to look for an entry. Hopefully it doesn't hit our target before. Target is these areas here. We could have did all that just to do this. Didn't break the eye and just still go down. Look at this. This is disappointing. Look at these wicks. There's wicky in the cipher candles. I would have been pissed if I was in this trade. Nine 15, 10 o'clock news. It might do something at that. We got 7:30. Even though it's for all, it might do something. Trend means, yeah. CPI news be heavy, bro. It be heavy. I kind of don't want this to go down because I want this to break. This is a Tuesday. Yeah, so I want this to be, that would give us an opportunity this week, but we had a massive loss, so we gotta look for the perfect setup. This is not the perfect setup. On 1 hour, it's not the perfect setup. When we break this lower high, that's what I'm looking for. Skip all that, won't break, then come back down, then give me some more action. So I'm gonna be patient until that happens, if it happens. If we break lower, then shit, we just gotta go. We gotta change the direction then. All right, lose over, get rid of that. This trade does play out. It's paper trade is not live. No trade has been placed on my live account. No trade. look like it want to pick it up. 15, 19, so it's a new candle. New 15-minute candle. 5 minute. There you go. There you go. 5 minute candle. I need that to be bullish. Oh, that's a new candle? Oh, it's a new candle. I need this to be bullish. Try to stay on here too. Yeah, 10:45. I'll just write in my personal journal. All right, that's good signs. Good signs, good signs. Good sign, 30 minutes. This is like the pre-break, pre-indication. And I think it's gonna go, it might go today to this gap right here. Right where I have my paper trade TP. So this is something we want to see on when we finally break this. Maybe tomorrow or Thursday. Because Monday went down. Monday went down. Tuesday was starting to go up. Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully we get to there. So if you waited for the 15-minute, could have entered again there. Wait, don't look too bad. Before zoomed in, it kind of looked crazy. This is what I want to see. I want to see this higher be a higher low and make this higher high. And then once we get that popping, then we can start looking for entries. No, I want you to break this. This was a risky trade, a lower probability, but it did break this 15-minute high on this candle, so that gave us an indication. Came back down and went up. There's no FOMO because I want to be certain. After that revenge trade yesterday, Nah, I gotta put myself back in check. Put myself back in check. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get a solid trade. Let's see what Euro is doing. Down. Same thing here. I want to see this lower high be broken. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Let's see something real quick. 18. All right, in a situation like this, there you go. That push. We just stop down to the candle here. All right, this is what I want to see, y'all. I don't want to see price break here. Now I got my higher low. Got that higher low, y'all. And then when it crosses over, we're going to have a higher high. Yeah. 30 minutes, 1 hour. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And so y'all see what it looked like. What it looked like. What it looked like. From a 15-minute perspective, we saw the break. We saw it come down, create this small higher low. So we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have the continuation. I didn't take this trade because I wasn't trusting this lower high. As you can see, could have did the same thing it did yesterday, swoop that little lower high and then come back down. So now this lower high, I got more confidence for whenever an entry presents itself. And so after this hits TP that I have, I will definitely be getting off, and then we have our indication. So I'll be looking for another correction. I mean, another correction or continuation. And you start to see this transition, little lows, and we got a higher low, and then a higher high. So we're good on the 1 hour. I just don't need you to be overzealous and continue straight up. Then I'd be pissed. All right, it's about to hit the TTP. What time is it? 10:30. Stop. Break even. And I know you want it. Get out. So when price gets this close to TP, you can close it out because this is just a made up line, or even though it is by a high. That was a nice push on that candle. Nice push. Come on, I know you want to get there. I know you do. So y'all can see we are getting that indication. All right, take your time getting there. Stalling out. All right, stall out. You're just gonna take profits. Even though I know it's gonna get there. But so that's a good trade. Paper trade. Now we got our indication. All right, so I'm about to roll out, y'all. We got this indication here. Hopefully, it don't take off on us overnight. But if it does, oh well, we looking for clean setup. Clean. Nothing else to see here. That was a paper trade, and it did play out. Again, we had a 15-minute low high, pretty low. Price didn't want to, well, price bounced up from this resistance area, but didn't break that low with the body on the 15-minute. And then it finally broke the high, creating a higher high, and retraced, and entry, and up. So that was a trade, but not my trade. Now I'm confident that this swing here, this lower high, lower low. Now we break out of that. We break out of this swing and we're making a new swing up. So now I'm confident to take the next trade. But that's it for today. We're gonna keep this marked up. Erase this. And again, pre-market, we got no trade. That just so happened to pan out, but that wasn't our trade. So with that being said, I'm out, y'all.